Hello to everyone, greetings to all, salut à tout le monde, mes salutations à tous et à toutes. In this vlog, I'm excited to take you along with me on a journey that I took to the Sub-Prefecture town of around my host community. In the Guinean terms and government territorial administration structure, a sub-prefecture town is a local seat of governance, kind of similar to what a rural county seat might be in American terms. Around my area, the sub-prefecture is the town of Kolenten, and there is a river that crosses through that town, which has the same name. So it's the Kolenten River, and in fact, the Kolenten River also passes through my host community. So I'm a bit further upstream in comparison to the town of Kolenten along the river, but nonetheless the same river, which passes through my own much smaller host community, continues on its way down to the town of Kolenten. And so during my trip there, I went by bike, departing from my own host community in the morning, and then making my way along bike paths and moto paths over to the town of Kolenten. I spent the day there, explored a little bit, saw some sights, and then I visited the market that was there, and then I made my way back during the evening in order to return back to my own host community by sunset. So I have documented all this with my vlog, and I hope you enjoy. Until next time.
Hey, wakana! Ikena! Talamuhi! Heri!
We're now about 45 minutes into the trip, and I stopped for a rest break. I was planning on stopping here at where I knew there was a little shelter with shade and some seating, but unfortunately I've seen now that it is in a dilapidated condition, so I don't think I'm going to stay here long, just enough to get a drink of water and then back on the road in order to avoid just sitting out here in the sun. So here I'm approaching my destination, the Sub-Prefecture town, Kolenten, and this trip is just full of exciting finds and surprises. So here, at the approach to Kolenten, I came across, on one side of the road, there is a palm plantation, as seen here. And then on the other side of the road here is what I believe is a natural rubber plantation. The rubber trees are all aligned, and then each has a tap to collect the rubber from the sap that will be transformed into rubber. I've arrived at my destination here in Kolenten. I'm just doing a little tour around the village, and here I've come across the National Road bridge over the Kolenten River. At the moment it's closed, which is why I am standing in the middle of the road, because there's no traffic. But this bridge was recently constructed as a deviation with some renovations of the National Road recently. They have built a deviation around for better traffic flow to avoid having the road traffic go through the middle of the town, and so they built a new bridge over the river here. Here we are in Kolenten Center, and in view is the trestle of the original railroad that the French administration in colonial times built to connect Conakry to the interior city of Kankan, which is in Upper Guinea. And while today the railroad is no longer in use here in Kolenten, the trestle bridge can still be seen, which is pretty cool. And then also here in view now is the original National Road bridge. In the other clip here in the vlog, I mentioned the deviation which the current administration has built, and so normally this road bridge isn't in use, but because of road construction, the traffic flow is crossing it here currently. And then finally, up in the background a little bit more is the market area, and luckily enough today is also a market day for the town, so it's quite animated and quite busy today.